Hi, I'm Kenneth Wajda. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado. Welcome to another one of my photography talks. Today we're out in the field. I came by this road, this back road in Colorado that led me to this train. I saw the train in the distance from a parallel road, and then I saw a perpendicular road that I thought, oh, that'll go right to it. And it did. So I brought out the Pentax 6.7 as well as a 4x5 Ebony to see what it would look like on film. I like the Gary Winogrand quote that I photograph stuff to see what it looks like photographed. So I'm over here in my car, and it's fun to take a camera to explore the different parts of this scene, because there are more than one way to photograph this. And my first thought was to photograph it with all of these trains going off into the distance. But then I went across to the other side, and I like the way that that looked with the Pentax 6.7. And I also put on two lenses. I put on a 55 onto the Pentax 6.7, and I also put on a 200 because I wanted to see both versions. One is the wide angle expansive shot with the sky, and then the other one is the smaller compressed train with the 200, because I knew both of those would give me a unique perspective, different from each other. And then with a 4x5, I'm shooting a really wide lens, a 75mm 4.5 lens on the Ebony, and so I wanted to shoot in a way that would really create a lot of expanse in the sky, because the foreground's just this dirt road and not a whole lot to it, but this little line of trees, this expansive clouds in the sky today. It's a nice day for clouds in the sky, kind of a cloudy, bright day. And I thought that would be interesting, but 4x5 is a little bit new to me at times. And this camera, seeing through the, for now, the ground glass with a hood over my head. It's a little windy out here. I was a little concerned that the thing would get knocked over. So I ended up doing something unusual. I set up the camera in my car, right here on the windowsill. And then after it was all set and I had about the idea of what position it had to be in, knowing I would have to work blind, I shut the shutter, I set the exposure, and I put the dark slide film holder in, pulled the dark slide, and then just guessed whether my framing is right. It's a wide angle lens. It should be pretty good for a good guesstimate. But I would love to be able to walk around and shoot 4x5 like a point and shoot, in that I would know where my focus lies. And once I have focus, I could pretty much point it at things, and I could, just like I do with my Fuji when I shoot street, I'm able to go out and shoot knowing that my approximate field of view is like this. Well, could I do something like that with a 4x5? And the things that I end up shooting with a 4x5, because of that style, they would take on a different energy just because of the incredible clarity of that format. So that's what I'm working with today. I thought I'd take you out into the field with me and we would take some pictures, and I'll post the links to the photos below, and I'll go process them today. So by the time that I'm ready to upload this video, you'll have photos to see. And I'll be interested to see what you think of which. And thanks so much for watching. If you're enjoying these, hit the subscribe button and we'll talk some more photography. And hit the Patreon if you can support. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.